boys, a lot of big news today. It's been something we've been dragging on a lot, and we're not going to make it the Lockie Galvin show tonight, Appy, but early today it was announced that 99% chance that in a couple of days he's going to be at the Dogs. For the playing group, what was the reaction? Is it a little bit like relief that it's all over?
To be fair, we've had the week off with the bye round, so we actually haven't heard any news. Obviously, there's a lot going on in the media and the reports, but for us, we're going to have to wait to go in tomorrow and see what's happening. So we'll find out tomorrow, and we'll go from there. We'll
talk a little bit later on, but as I said before, out of respect for you blokes, you've been asked a million times about it, but it's a big story today.
I've got a few questions.
Okay, well, just hold on. I just want to take this apart. Hey, Terrell, first time on the show. Welcome, brother. Now, mate, of course, lots of stuff through the week about the New South Wales Origin stuff. How are you travelling? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just chilling, trying to stay off social media because I'm not the best with that kind of stuff. So
yeah. Well, I saw your interview with Buzz today. Came across good, mate. It's good. You're a straight shooter.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Too much, man.
Yeah.
I got to say, Terrell, this is the first time I've ever had a guest wearing a man bag. I'm really digging it.
Sponsor me.
What do you put in that? What goes in that? Skittles?
Nah.
That's what's that, Coach?
Yeah.
You've got a couple of these at home because you know there's a bag, man, aren't you? Yeah.
What would you? I mean, you like Coach, but what other brand? What other brand?
LV.
LV.
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton.
We know Louis.
Yeah. If he wants to, if Louis Vuitton want to reach out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or any sort of.
Anything.
Man bag.
Yeah. Anything from any ensemble will do.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything.
What about
We've been
Fendi?
waiting for you.
This gentleman's got Fendi.
I like his bag.
Yeah. He likes his bag. Look at that.
I don't want to know what's in his bag.
Here's a dog's fist.
Just quickly, Hindy, on the Galvin situation. There was talk that he was going to go to the Eels.
Well, obviously, they're saying he's going to the Dogs on a 3-year deal. It's a little disappointing because I thought he would have been a great fit for the Eels. Just the way Moses plays, and Galvin's a bit off cuff. So but unfortunately, he's gone to the Dogs. So. And
I've got to say, Hindy, and I know you won't want to talk about it. You'll be embarrassed by it. But today in the paper, well done to the young bloke Buster signing with Penrith.
Yep.
Actually, he's a great young bloke. So good, mate. Good on him, mate. It's good stuff.
Yeah, are you his manager? Has he got a manager?
No.
Are you his manager?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Why?
No, I was just wondering what sort of managerial skills do you have?
None. No. Do you want to do it? Because you like to forecast and...
Yeah, I could do it if you need a hand.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I know Isaac Moses is... Do you want something?
Prepare the dossier for you. Now, on the show, we got Flesh at the VB Bar. People, give me 5, and we're going to cross to Queensland Origin camp with Harry Grant. So I look forward to that. A big win from the Raiders in New Zealand. Full house over there. Warriors have been flying, but 16-10. The Raiders get it done. Big win, Appy, for the Raiders, for the Green Machine.
Massive. Travelling over there to New Zealand and, getting the chocolates is incredible. They've both been playing well too, so that was a high-quality game in those conditions.
And they were late.
Under the pump early, but they wrestled a bit of momentum back in the second half there. And you know what, Fogarty, I thought was outstanding. Tommy Starling as well, controlled the game very well. And, the thing about the Raiders, they didn't panic. They were always in the game and they knew they had the strike power to do it, so they just waited to the death. Probably, obviously, not on purpose, but they knew they had enough in the tank to score some points, and they did at the end. Defended their backsides off at the end when I think Starling went to the bin, so a good win over there, as Appy said.
Terrific young side, Fletch, and almost like... every couple of weeks, unearth a new young bloke comes into the squad. And I've said this before, I reckon it's the best crop of young blokes since the late 80s. It's the beginning of that Green Machine era. Yeah,
they sort of got a taste last year, and I feel that they've really... Well, they're certainly a tight group, but this game in particular, I thought the turning point was Joey Tarpany. He got fired up. Yeah. I think he got a decision wrong against him, and then he just led by example. He was into him. And
that's why I'm loving at the moment with Joe Tarpany, that captain's knock. In the middle of that second half, as you said, it actually reminded me a little bit of Adrian Morley 2002 grand final, in the fact that the side just needed something, and he came up with a bit massive shot in the Hellasima, forced an error, and then changed the course of the second half.
Yeah, because as you mentioned, they're all young, and they've got young backs, but they've got a few young kids in the forward pack as well. And sometimes playing over there can be quite daunting.
Yeah.
You know,
Very hard place.
the crowd's in here, it's quite slippery, and he just went, you know what, I'm going to make a stance here, and they just followed him.
Yeah. You saw you played against Tarpany? You come up against Tarpany, Terrell?
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah. How'd you find it?
Nah, he's a freak guy. He's always on the tip sheet, so
Yeah.
it's hard to
Now
best.
tell us what you said out the back. Go on. Tell us.
No, he's a great player. There's no doubt about it.